In this video, we'll demonstrate how to update an existing configuration when adding an I/O module to your modular controller. The process involves 4 steps. The first step is adding a module to the configuration. Step 2 is creating the data tags. Step 3 is creating a block for our data tags. Step 4 is mapping the tags to the registers we created in Step 3. With the configuration open in the latest version of Monico View, double-click on the Modules icon. As you can see, there is an existing module there. To add a second module, double-click on the yellow box. Choose the module. In our case, we're going to choose the CSI NI8, which is the 4 to 20 milliamp input module, Monico part number OEM DA036. We're also going to give this a name. Since we're bringing in temperatures via this module, we're going to name this module Temperatures. Click OK, and the module pops up. Now double-click the module, and here we can set the min-max values and the decimal places. Our min-max values, we're going to have 0 decimals. And I tab over to the next value, and we're going to go 0 to 200. The next value is going to be 50 to 550 degrees. Okay, now we only are bringing in 7 temperatures, so we're going to disable channel 8. We're going to close. And at this point, it's always a good idea to save your work. The next step is to create the data tags. So let's close out of the modules. Let's double-click on data tags. And if tags is not already highlighted like here, please scroll to the very top of your tree, your list here, left click on tags, and then come over to integer. Now we're going to be bringing in 7 temperatures, so we're going to click the integer button 7 times. And we're going to scroll down to the very bottom, and you'll see that you've got var1 through var7 here. Those are going to be our temperatures here. Now we're going to right click on var1, and we're going to rename it, and our first temperature is going to be first stage suction temp. Hit enter. Now we're going to click over here next to mapping the internal. We're going to drop that down, and we're going to pick our temperatures module that we just added. We're going to choose input. We're going to choose status, and that's going to be on the first landing on our module, so we're going to choose PV1, and we're going to click OK. Now we're going to change the access from read-write to read-only. And we're going to go down and change our second one, and that is first stage cylinder 1 discharge. And again, the same thing, drop this down, temperatures, input, status, PV2, that's landed on the second landing, read only. And var3 is going to be first stage, cylinder 2, discharge. That's on the third landing, so we're choosing PV3, read only, and variable 4. Second stage suction. Internal temperatures, and you guessed it, landing 4, so PV4, read only. Our fifth one is second stage discharge. PV5, read only. Our sixth one is third stage suction. Temperatures, input, status, PV6, read only. And our last one, third stage discharge. And you can see that we still have PV8 available. That's the one that was disabled. We can always add that later if we need to or want to. Okay. Got it. Notice how the red X is down here. It's because it's read and write. I need to change it to read only. Okay, now it's green. Now, just like after the modules, it's good to go ahead and save your work. So we'll click Save here. And we're going to close this out. Okay, step 3, as you recall, is creating the blocks for our tags. So if you'll double click on Communications, and you'll note that all of our data is available here via the Ethernet, Protocol 1, and we are a Modbus TCP/IP slave. And you'll see that we currently have 8 blocks. If you click on block number 8, and you look over here, you will see that the last address is 259. So we need to make a mental note of that. Then we need to click on host, and we need to add gateway block. And you'll see that block 9 now appears. We want to highlight block 9. We want to click edit. Click 3 for analog inputs. And we said our last address was 259, so this one is going to be 260. We'll click OK. And under block size, we want to click edit. And we're bringing in 7 temperatures, so we're going to do 7. Click OK. Now you'll see that we have 300,260 through 266 available to us. So click on the top one, expand your tags out, and as you recall, our tags are at the very bottom here. And so we're going to make the first one first stage. So double click on first stage. You'll note that you can just barely see a grayed out bar here, but it has dropped down. So if we just double click on each of these, we get them assigned in the order that they are landed. So again, under block 9, we've got address 260 making available first stage suction temperature, all the way down through our last one, 266 third stage discharge. So our data tags have now been mapped to the block, and they're now available to the master. So here we'll click close. As always, we'll click save. The only thing left at this point now is to update the gateway. So make sure that you have a USB cable tied into the gateway. If you are using a laptop computer, it's important that you not be on AC power. You need to go ahead and run the notebook off of battery long enough to do the programming here. So if you're on a desktop, that's no problem. So make sure the USB cable is plugged in. If you're ready to go, then click the lightning bolt, and we'll update the configuration on the gateway. Now you'll note that that didn't take very long. All it had to do is update a couple of things. You also have another option. You can go to link. Update is doing the same thing that we just did with lightning bolt. Or you can send. What send does is it sends the entire configuration back to the gateway, not just the updates that we did. And after it does this, the gateway reboots itself. And when the green light stops and it comes back up, you can also go back through. If you're not sure what the configuration is, you can load a configuration Monico view. You can click Verify. And you can see that the device matches the current database. So there you have it. You have updated your existing configuration with an analog module, and you're all set. Thank you for watching.